Hey everyone, back for a video here and welcome to Before You Pull Lupa. In this video we're going to try out Lupa in every single endgame and show what you can expect of her. We're going to talk about her strength, her weaknesses and everything between that. And at the end of the video we come to the conclusion on whether you should pull for Lupa or no. So without further ado, let's get into the video. And we're going to start with Tower of Adversity. And even though this is the new tower, the third and fourth floor buffs are just for Ameth and Linnea. Basically. Like, to be honest, this is like probably the worst buff that I ever seen in my life for Tower of Adversity, like last two floors. All right, like these are just abysmal, but nonetheless we're going to still try to beat this floor with Lupa. Now currently the strongest team for Lupa is this, which is Galbrena, Lupa and Mornier. Mornier and Lupa are just basically going to support the entire team, while Galbrena just deals the most damage. And even though this is the strongest team for Lupa, when Ameth comes out, she's probably going to be the best teammate for Lupa. So keep that in mind. But alright, enough yapping, let's get into it. Now Lupa is probably one of the easiest characters to play with, and I'll show you in 1 second after Morning's rotation. Let me just do this and just use your ultimate. Thank you. Wow, so much damage. Oh, I don't have my good shadow, god damn it. Okay, let's go to Lupa. Now I'm just gonna use my ultimate. Come on. And I'm just gonna spam my attack button. Yeah, this is like her whole rotation. It's not that fast compared to other support characters, but it's still pretty good, if I say so myself. Now we just Galbrena, we get our forte, and then use our ultimate. Come on. Okay, not bad. The damage is good. Come on, and let's switch off. Alright. Now with this team, Morning is going to give us a lot of boosts, to be honest, with her buffing capabilities and all of that, which is really nice, to be honest. Come on, use your Toon Break and use your ultimate again. Alright. And yeah, it's no wonder why this team is like the best team for Lupa right now. And I'm almost dead with Lupus for some reason, but it's okay. And now use your ultimate. Come on. Nice. Okay, we need to Toon Break a bit to get some extra damage as well. Nice. Okay, we can kill him right here in this rotation probably. Come here. Yep, use your ultimate. We got the enhanced skill as well, which is great. Use your ultimate, come on. Die already, Scar. You're being really annoying right now. Where did your skill go? Okay, that was bad. Okay, and if you ever, like, if your forte didn't activate, alright, like if you miss some of your attacks or it gets interrupted, you can just activate your forte by using heavy attack Lupa, alright? Alright, Galbrena, do a lot of damage. And then you use your Toon Break. Nice. It doesn't do a lot of damage, the Toon Break, unfortunately. We have 30 seconds to do this, and I don't think we can do this, alright? And I accidentally used my ultimate first. Okay. This is not looking great. Yeah, I definitely did not play the best with this team. But the results is still not bad, if I say so. Oh, Fallacy is going sicko mode, god damn it. Got this. Alright, he's broken, thank god. Nice, and then use your ultimate. Come on. Okay, yeah, we're definitely not getting the 3-star with this team. This guy just has so much HP, it's ridiculous. Come on, use your skill. And finally, your ultimate. Can Lupa finish it off? Yeah, no, unfortunately. God damn it, this guy is too bulky. Come on, Galbrena, just kill it already. And finally use your ultimate. It's probably dead right now. Nice. And yeah, he is dead. We got a 2-star, which is not that great. I know what you're thinking, but keep in mind that we got this score with like no buffs basically, alright? Like this tower is just so bad with teams that don't have like Linne or Ameth. And even though we got basically 0 buffs from this tower, we still got a pretty good score. And I messed up a rotation a couple of times there. So overall, not bad, not bad. Now let's go to the next endgame mode, which is Whimpering Waste. Oh god. Alright, here we are at Whimpering Waste. Now with Lupa in Whimpering Waste, you definitely want to use her on the second part because without her ultimate, she's just completely useless, alright? Just gonna be honest. Most of her buffs comes from her ultimate, so you almost always want to use her on the second half of Whimpering Waste. And just, holy team, by the way, just ignore this one. And for her token, well, unfortunately, you can't really use the Plunderer's Captain Seal, even though it's great. With Lupa's teams, you don't really do a lot of healing, alright? Your healers are going to be either Mornia or it's gonna be Brandt, which these two, while they do heal a lot, they don't do it a lot of times, which is not really great for Plunderer's Captain Seal, alright? So if you can't use one of these tokens up here, you have to use the attribute damage bonus. But I guess let's use the Falling Star that tears Fate apart, which is okay. Even though it's a universal token, it's not that great, to be honest. But we'll see how it goes. And we don't have any fusion enemies as well, which is great. There are only Havoc. Poor for Loba, man. Anyway, let's get into it. Now with Whimpering Waste, our objective here is to get around like 2200 points to count it as a full clear. So hopefully we can get that. Now, Lupa is actually surprisingly not a bad character in Whimpering Waste, and I'm not talking about like her as a support. I'm talking about her damage and overall like AoE capability. Like as you can see here, she's dealing damage to everyone, which is pretty nice if you think about it. Like you can see like she's hitting everyone, goddamn. So yeah, it's pretty nice to have that on a support character, especially. Come on, Galbrina. Holy damage. Now we need to kill these wolfies. Come on. Nice. And then switch off. And yeah, holy damage. But a weakness that Lupa has in this mode is that if you miss one of your attacks with her, you're absolutely cooked, alright? Like, she's really strict with her Concerto. And sometimes when you kill enemies and like the next wave hasn't spawned yet, sometimes you just don't have enough Concerto to like do your rotation again and like switch to your next character, which is really bad. But that hasn't happened yet, which is great. Now we need to kill this last Wolfie. Come here. Nice. These guys now spawn. We are in Burning Wave state as well. Holy. Nice. Okay, we can probably do one more rotation, which is not bad. Come on. Mornia. Okay, use your ultimate as well. Nice. And use your intro on this, guys. Holy. Yeah, the damage is insane sometimes. Nice. Come on, Lupa. And you can see, like, I'm still hitting every one of them with my normal attacks, which is pretty insane. Come on. Okay, I need to get my ultimate. Nice. Use your ultimate. Come on. Need to kill these wolfies now. Again. Come on. And then switch to Mornia. Okay, I need to get a bit more points, please. Come on. Use your ultimate. If this guy can die, I can actually use my intro on the next wave and kill some enemies there. Nice. And that happened. Nice. And use your ultimate. Nice. Come on. And how much points did we get? I didn't see it actually at the last second. We got 2,070 points. While technically we didn't get the full clear, it's still pretty impressive if you think about it, because we had basically no buffs for this team, unfortunately, with this token. And this token is like one of the worst tokens in the entire game, alright? I'm gonna be honest. And not only that, Galbrina is actually not a really good character for Whimpering Waste. Like, as you saw, she does a lot of damage, but not for a long time. Like, it's really, like, she's really meant to be a boss killer, basically. But still, 2,000 points is pretty impressive. effective. But now let's get out of here and let's go to our final end game. And obviously our final end game is going to be Double Pawns Matrix. That's right. Now in Double Pawns Matrix, as of right now, there are no buffs for fusion characters. And I don't think there is ever going to be a buff for fusion characters specifically, alright? Like these buffs for Double Pawns Matrix are always like going to be about a playstyle, alright? So for example, Tune Rupture, negative status, echo damage, and all of that. We don't know if they're going to make buffs like for a specific element. Probably not, to be honest. But either way, Lupa in Double Pawns Matrix is pretty interesting, alright? Now, if you don't have Galbrena with Lupa on this mode, getting the full clear is going to be really hard, alright? I'm gonna be honest. Since Galbrena like deals a lot of damage and Lupa buffs her a lot. And if you have Mornia, that's even better. And also Changli is buffed here as well, which if you have a good build for her, like if you have some signature weapons or some sequence nodes, it's pretty good. But a free-to-play Changli is... it's gonna be problematic, alright? Like unless you do quick swap with Lupa and Changli and another character, it's gonna be pretty hard to clear this. But we're not gonna go quick swap, we're just gonna use Galbrena here again. And we're going against Monkey and probably Inferno Rider since we have to get 5,000 points. Which you might be thinking, why am I using fusion characters against like this enemy which has fusion resistance, alright? Well, the elemental resistance don't really matter that much if you're like not trying to kill that boss, right? If you're just trying to get some points, you can just get them by going against like the same element. It's not a problem. But also mainly, this boss is going to take more damage if you do more Tune Break, which is going to be pretty easy with Mornia in our team, alright? Which is why I'm doing it against this boss. Either way, let's go for it, alright? Now this is where Galbrena is going to shine the most. Hello, why are you behind me? Come on, dodge that. Go up. Nice. Dodge that. Use your skill. Oh, we can do a parry here. Nice. Come on. Okay, I didn't parry. God damn it. That's a shame, but it is what it is. Come on, Lupa. Do a lot of damage. Where am I? Nice. Use your skill finally. And Sushi Galbrena. Tune Break. Nice. Yeah, we got our first Tune Break. We need to do 4 to deal the most damage against this guy. I didn't use my echo. Oh, God. That's a mistake, but it's okay, I guess. Come on. Nice damage. And switch off. Come on, you need to get your forte. Break him. And then use your heavy attack. And finally, your ultimate. Not bad, not bad. We did get the special intro. Yep, we did. The damage was mediocre. And it didn't crit as well. God damn it, Lupa. Nice. Come on. Tune Break, nice. This time I'm gonna use my echo. Thank God I remembered. Now we hopefully are going to kill him in this rotation. Come here, pretty boy. Come on. We parried him. Okay, that was kind of scary though. Okay. He's really close to dying, and we have one more rotation left, basically. Use this, and your ultimate. Nice. Come on. Crit. It did crit this time, thank God. Use Tune Break. And then your ultimate. Nice. Come on, come on. Please don't die already, monkey. Go to Galbrena. Oh, I didn't use my echo again. What is up with me and her echo? Okay, we have to get 1,000 points against this guy really fast. Come on, switch off. Can I do it? Let's Tune Break. Nice. Okay, we can do one enhanced intro with Lupa as well, which is going to help us get the 5,000 points, I think. Come on, Lupa. Do it. Come on. Use your ultimate as well. Oh, we... Oh, come on. I'm gonna count this, all right? Like, I kind of messed up with the rotation a bit with Galbraith, especially. Like, I didn't use my echo twice before going into our fortress. So we got this, all right? We got the points. It's just 80 points, all right? It's not a big deal. So yeah, she's actually pretty good as well in double pawns matrix as well, but she is a fusion support, all right? So if enemies have fusion resistance, it's just going to be really hard for her to do anything. So keep that in mind, I guess. And yeah, that was Lupa in every single end game. And if you're interested, here is our build for our characters. We have Galbrena with 66 crit rate, 286 crit damage. We have her on Carlotta's weapon, which is not that good on her. It just gives a lot of crit damage and attack. The skill damage bonus is useless. Here is her forte and no sequence notes. For our Lupa, we have her at 71 crit rate, 272 crit damage with 116 energy regen. Now, getting a bit more energy regen would probably be a good idea, since as you saw, like sometimes I just didn't have my ultimate when I got into her. We have her on her signature weapon. Here's her forte and no sequence notes. And finally, for our Mornia, we have her at 31 crit rate, 221 crit damage with 260 energy regen, which is pretty good. We have her on Discord. Here's her forte and finally no sequence notes. Once again, no characters had any sequence notes in this showcase. But now let's talk about the elephant in the room. Should you pull for Lupa? Well, first of all, if you like the character, if you enjoy the character, and if you like her design, just pull for it. Like, don't even listen to me or what I'm about to say, all right? Like, at the end of the day, you should just play with characters that you enjoy, all right? But in terms of meta, she's a really good character, and she's going to be a good character for a long time. If you read her buffs from her echoes and her kit, you realize that most of the buffs that she gives are fusion damage bonus, or she's going to reduce the fusion resistance of enemies that you're fighting. So she's not like an attack buffer, HP buffer, which means every fusion character that comes out in the future that is a main DPS or even a sub DPS, since she can be your support for the entire team, can use Lupa, since she buffs just fusion damage, which is why ever since she came out, even though the OG fusion team was with Brand and Changli, with every fusion character that comes out, she's just going to be one of the characters that you can use with them. As you saw, I was using Galbrena and Mornia, and also she's pretty easy to use and build as well. With her rotation, you're just spamming your attack button, you're doing like basically nothing with her, which is pretty nice. And for a weapon, her signature does help a lot, don't get me wrong, but also the Lustrous Razor is a pretty good option as well, since it buffs liberation damage and her attack type is liberation damage, which is pretty nice as well, and extra energy regen is also good as well. But that doesn't mean she's the perfect character. There are some problems with her as well, such as her teams are expensive, alright? If you're going to pull Lupa, make sure that you have fusion characters, like limited fusion characters to use with her, or at least if you're planning to pull for those characters like Galbrena or Mornia, then pull for Lupa, alright? She's not going to be used outside of mono fusion teams, or at least mainly like one fusion character that is really good, like for example Ameth, which from the information that we have, one of the good teams for Ameth is actually with Lupa and Chisa, which is pretty interesting, but we'll see when she comes out. And also using her with the OG fusion team is not that good anymore, alright? Like, unless you have some buffs in the tower, Whimpering race or something like that, you're not playing with Shangli anymore, okay? Unless you do some heavy quick swaps, which is a good thing about Lupa that I forgot to mention. She's really good with quick swap teams. I don't know how, and I'm not that interested, but if you're interested, she can be used in a quick swap style as well. So if you're interested, that's also another point for you as well, I guess. So what I'm going to say is pull for Lupa if you're interested in fusion teams and if you're interested in some fusion characters and you want to use them with each other. But sometimes, even though you can use those characters with Lupa, it might not be the best team for those characters, alright? Like for example, Galbrena is better off using Chiyuan as a support instead of Lupa for more damage, and it's the same thing with Mornia. Mornia is going to be used more with Linne and probably Ameth, alright? So while she's a really good character and she makes pretty good teams, sometimes it's not the best team for those other characters, so keep that in mind as well. So overall, a good character, probably going to be a good character for a while as well, since as I said, she just buffs fusion damage. So if you are interested in fusion characters and you want to make them stronger, it's not a bad idea to pull for Lupa. But anyway, that is all for this video. Thank you all so much for watching the video till now. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back for another video. Bye bye.